Broker IPTV.
Today we're talking with John Clikeman, Managing Partner of Meridian Title and Escrow. And John, welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
You know, in a previous segment, we ended talking a little bit about a lot of RESPA issues, a lot of disclosure information, wanting the consumer to know more, wanting the consumer to go out and investigate things for themselves. And of course, this morning, I read an article in Inman talking about HUD, and HUD is making a real push to get consumers to shop for loans. Will that work, John?
Well, I think it's a lofty goal at this point. I think it's important that the consumers actually realize that there are big differences in costs, not only on the loan side, but on the title insurance side. And I think what HUD and RESPA is all about is making sure a consumer at least comprehends that there is available many different types of rates out there, and they should be educated about those to make, I guess you'd call it, an informed decision.
You stick a GFE, a good faith estimate, in front of somebody, it's 2 pages. Apparently it's going to go to 3 pages. I think the purpose of that was to make it simpler, but I'm not sure that going to 3 pages actually accomplishes that. I mean, do you find that most people kind of have that glazed over look in their face?
I would say so. On the norm, I don't think there are that many people in a standard residential real estate transaction that totally comprehend it. I think most people, if you're a seller, what do you want? You want your property sold, you want your proceeds, and you want to go on, buy another house. As a buyer, you want to get the deal done, you want to get your loan closed and move on. Mm-hmm. So there is a problem there. I mean, and I think they're trying to address it. I'm not sure what they've done so far is solving what they're trying to do. It might be even complicating it more.
Yeah. Coming in 2009, another change is that they're trying, at least in the real estate contract, to let people know that title insurance is just not the sole discretion of the seller anymore. That the buyer can purchase their own title insurance. They should be encouraged to check out title insurance and various rates and so forth. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that's a good goal. I think what you're going to see, the evolution of that would be offers are going to be made by buyers where it'll actually be specified in the contract which title company they want to use. So it becomes a contractual issue. And the assumption there would be that the buyer, again, has actually gone out and done his or her homework and done his shopping and selected a title company that is more attractive to the buyer from the rate structure. Mm-hmm. So the offer is made with the title company designated. That's not the way it used to be in Colorado. It used to be where the seller pretty much controlled that.
Well, if the seller's paying for the title insurance, do you find that most buyers really care?
Traditionally, honestly, no.
Okay.
I mean, title insurance is a pretty generic thing. I mean, you don't get different product by going to a different title company. You might get different service, mm-hmm. You might get different rates, but the product as such is standardized. It's all the same stuff. So,
and until recently, we had some title companies that just ended up closing their doors prior to transactions closing, which was even more important that you picked a stable title insurance company.
That's correct.
Yeah. John, thanks so much. Really appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Find more real estate videos at brokeriptv.com.